with the game.
This the thing. I got the game, but you know what it is?
What's up?
They
I need to get like a whole finger ring right now. A whole
straight up.
Just talking.
And it's crazy I left my rings in the house. I'm not gonna lie. There's a ring you could tell by the tan on my hand that stay on my middle finger.
Okay.
Just in case they forget.
Damn.
That's why that ring sit there too. And it's a nice diamond motherfucking ring.
Word.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Okay, so the game is what I'm searching to give to them.
Okay.
Because what happens is this shit ain't about what it really is no more. This shit is about what they tell you it is.
Great.
And what they want you to believe it is. And so you sometimes don't get to see things for what it is anymore because they don't care to see it for what it is. They want it to be what they can take in, what they can swallow, what they're comfortable with.
Damn.
And so I be talking that shit. Again, I'm a shit talker, but I be talking that shit because somebody got to say it. More so than anything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's more so than anything what a lot of that come from. So I really just be bringing back the reality of shit in my point of view. You know, I got to speak for a certain group of people also.
I fuck with it.
And so sometimes that could be a hard thing.
Yeah. It's like how Bernie Mac had this quote, R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Indeed.
He said, it was in Kings of Comedy. He's like, shit, I just say what y'all scared to say.
Period.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody thinking it is just, I'm the one who got the balls to say it. Like, you got that idea, like, where it's like, and just keep it real, Drew. I feel like all black people grew up the same. I don't want to sound that racist, but it is what it is. Majority of black people, just keeping it buck. We done had that conversation with the granny and mom, like, man, that's white people shit. Yo, you see that? Or we got that eye contact when we see somebody who outside our race, who do some crazy shit, like, yeah, man, like, and we ain't even gotta say nothing. It's like we teleporting with each other, like we got mindset control. It's like you got that instinct where it's just like, yo, I'm gonna speak with my truth. However you feel about it, it's however you feel about it. Because there's one thing I do give you respect for. You didn't changed up on yourself. You have never changed up on who you are. And I know I'm only just talking to you for 2 weeks over the gram and stuff like that. And this is my first time actually personally meeting you. But just off your vibe, I can say that you didn't switch up like your persona. Because even back in 14 when I heard that One Night song, it was like you just evolved. You didn't change. You just evolved, which is smart. And some people are afraid to do it. They are so fucking afraid to evolve in life, and that's why they'll stay stuck in 1999.
Certainly.
Wearing Jabos and shit. Just, just staying stuck in their ways. Like, where's your, where do you see this? I love asking this question. I do ask this question to everyone.
Okay.
So, where do you see society? How do you explain society today? What is your personal definition on today's society? Give me your whole rap on today's society. Is it soft? Is it
It's
needy?
that too.
Okay.
It's that too.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that, think about what you just said, like in reference to Bernie Mac and shit. It's a combination of things, right? So your comedians now get scrutinized for doing what your older comedians, while we love them.
You better preach.
When Def Comedy Jam dropped, that's why you watch that shit. Because at first they weren't able to push the envelope and those boundaries. There's a VHS. There's a VHS that I took from my aunt's house.
Shout out to Auntie.
Shout out to Auntie. Shout out to Tane. They used to record all of the Def Comedy Jams on these VHS. Because y'all know how your folks used to have them VHS. They had 4-5 movies on that motherfucker. Y'all fast forward trying to get to the one you want to see. It had all like the original joints. And just think about how raw Martin Lawrence was.
Real Martin.
Yeah, he matured and he grew and did all these different movies and came into this place, but
we talking about
that nigga was raw.
Yes.
He talking crazy to the crowd.
The crowd was the worst. He used to crowd the crowd. I wouldn't want to never be at a live Martin show back in the 90s.
Cause you might get that ass toe up.
And the girl and the dude
and whoever.
Everybody, the kid, the
everybody.
mama.
And nothing was off limits. But that raw in the moment, you feel me?
Yep.
That was what made you laugh. Relatable. That's what made you connect to it.
Yep.
So that too, like I said, they are kind of soft in the sense of nobody wants you to say what you're thinking for real.
Good.
But that's the half and half, right?
Okay.
Because a lot of this shit that's starting to come out about people and how they moving and how they do things.
Go ahead.
they don't want you to do that neither.
Facts.
But this shit is real deal. This shit been going on. This is, I mean, if we go back to even Roman numerals and shit like that, a lot of this shit occurred then.
Yep.
People just don't want to hear what the fuck it is. They want you to make them comfortable. This is the bottom line. Society is going to a fucking place where they gonna make a lot of people explode. Cause them people who suppress shit, eventually you gotta come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
They gonna make a lot of people explode. So yeah, you gonna see a lot of people who just act like they so taken back by some shit somebody said or did, when in reality, it's been done before. It's been said before.
I feel like technology is the plus and minus
For sure.
for this generation. I like it's so crazy. I always was thinking this. You were in my head when you say like, the world is really gonna make people go nuts, like just go crazy. Like people are gonna be scared to walk outside. And how you use the term just explode, I'm thinking, damn, that technology might be the damn thing that might explode because everyone got one. Everybody got a phone, and the government controls it. I'm sorry, I'm a conspiracy thinking.
No, you right.
I'm a conspiracy thinker.
I'm gonna tell you why you right too in a minute.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because when you say that with the government, somebody I'm connected to, there's a property being worked on by someone who has some type of close relations to the FBI and shit like that.
Word.
That technology where they can cut your phone on, where they can locate you and all that shit, it's a real thing. So it's not that you're a conspiracy theorist, because I am as well. I sit there and watch documentaries, research all that type of shit. But what it is that you have the knowledge, and you also have the confidence to believe the shit you're thinking.
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
Okay.
A lot of times people think shit, they don't necessarily have the confidence to say what they're thinking, right? Just like you said, damn, you see her, you want to holler at her. Shit, bro, you might as well. What's she gonna do? Say no?
Right.
And then if she say no, go ahead, baby. Then if she say no, you can holler at the homegirl, right?
Exactly.
See, because that's how a motherfucker think when they know that there will be no obstacle, no weapon formed against. You see what I'm saying? But people don't believe the shit that they think or believe.
Damn.
So that's why they be sitting there on their goddamn hands, when in reality, you're probably right.
Damn.
That's how I feel about that. But that is a real thing. They do have access. They do know about certain things. There is a reason why motherfuckers need to stay their ass offline trying to sell a drug. There is a lot of it. It depends on if they want you or not.
Are you a Netflix watcher?
I am, but was. I say that because I'm one of the motherfuckers hadn't logged in the shit for about 5-6 months. They just steadily just beating the shit out my account whenever they feel like it. Ain't cut it on. If I do come in the house, I'm in there watching YouTube at night and carrying on.
YouTube.
Yeah, you feel me? And so I done not picked on the Netflix, but we know what's up. I definitely going, because Netflix be having all your documentaries for real.
That's what I'm trying to say, but then I was saying Black Mirror. Have you ever seen that show on Netflix?
I have not.
Ooh, then you might want to go ahead and get back on that.
I might have to get back on there.
Just because if you are a real deal, like, conspiracy thinker, this show right here will rock you. Like, it'll just rock you all the way. Like, it'll rock your soul to the point where it's like, damn, are they telling us something, or is this just a good-ass writing? You know what I mean? So,
right.
I'll give you a prime example of one episode from like an old season, because the new season I really didn't find like too much love about.
Okay.
So there was this, like, you know, like how they have Lyft, Uber, and you have to rate your your driver after each ride and stuff like that, 5 stars or whatever the case may be. So that's how life is supposedly in one of these episodes. Just mind you, in Black Mirror, each episode is different. It's not the same character. It's a different story on each episode. So that's already one dope thing about the show. This girl, she literally going in life as an office job, secretary.
Okay.
Started out, she blinks her eyes, and she look at the first person. And the first person she blinks at, it literally pops up. So I'm looking at you. Sleazy Buttons pop up. Your name pop up. Your height, your weight, where you from, your rating, your actual life rating pops up next to it. And just your regular everyday conversation, your everyday life, people just rate you. people literally just rate you. They literally rate you or your experience. You a customer service rep, they'll rate you if you treated them right. Like anything. If your mom could rate you, if you know what I'm saying, if you had a bad day, like just rate you. And you have to like report to this one like motherboard thing, which is supposed to be like the president. This is in the future, by the way.
Which is fucked up. That's
Really
what made me
fucked
say,
up.
okay, I think where you was going with that first question.
Very fucked up. And got to report to the president, the motherboard, and get your rating. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying, have a successful rating by a certain time, they basically kill you. Well, that's another episode. Another episode is literally bees, and I think birds are nothing but cameras for the government keeping up on us, literally, and just spreading disease, all the diseases that you know that we see every day, and we just trying to figure out where the hell these diseases came from. Came from the bees and the birds pollinating in the flower. Just you know what I'm saying, a bird landing on your tree,
crop dusting.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's just weird shit like that you be like, oh, that's everyday life. This ain't nothing under the ordinary.
Right.
And it's all the government controlling you. All the government controlling you. So I see
a lot of money in that.
Very rich episode.
A lot of power.
Yes, that's what I
with
say.
the money. You know what I'm saying?
And who has the most money right about now? The government. This is probably one of the richest.
Motherfuckers got money.
And this is one of the richest presidents that we ever had. Just gonna keep it real with you. No one like to cheat on chief right now. But this is one of the most richest dudes that ever had the opportunity to be the president. That shit still scares the fuck out of me. Do you think he'll get reelected?
Who, Trump?
Yes. No subject is off topic in civil rights. If you do not feel comfortable with answering that.
I don't give a fuck, Silver. I'm not like that about the situation. We can cross-reference. We can go topic to topic.
You know what?
I just took the side because I feel as though he has gained a lot of negative press over these last couple of years, so much so that it would deter people from voting for him. The problem is I don't know how the fuck he got in the office to begin with.
Central America.
Because they knew who Trump was.
Yeah.
This is the same nigga firing people on TV.
Yep.
But I also think because we do live in a popularity contest.
Damn. Preach.
That's how he ended up really getting in that position, if you will.
Okay.
And so it's hard to say. It is absolutely hard to say whether or not they'll elect this crazy motherfucker again, because we just live in that type of thing where they would rather have a motherfucker who's wild like that than to just let anybody take over. To just let anybody have the seat. They would rather give it to a motherfucker that they think is willing to go to war. Because you don't want the weakest motherfucker in power.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here we are getting the shit whooped at us by Asia, whoever else that, you know what I'm saying? Getting pushed around and shit because y'all let this simp in the motherfucking office. Now we trying to get back our respect, but you done lost so much of it, it's going to take time to recover, so you don't want that. But it's like, damn, do we want this motherfucker perpetuating racism and causing us to be divided like that?
I definitely don't. But it's Central America's doing. We in the state right now that definitely voted popularity for that guy. And Kentucky does well. It's just that term you use as a popularity contest, goddamn. I could stop this whole interview right now off that.
We done.
We completely done, because that's so fucking fact. I don't know how to really, I can't tell you, I barely get speeches, but I really don't know how to go off of that. It's like, I've been saying that shit since I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about our minds. And I'm sorry that I went off topic, because I was really supposed to be staying focused on like your music and everything, which you will get back on topic on, but I just really don't understand the human mind sometimes.
But you do. You have to, you just have to take it and look at it from different angles. This is this is how sales work. Okay? So let's say we driving down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
The most impressionable people are the ones who take the certain shit first. But let's just say we down here driving and we got a little kid in the back.
Okay.
Little kid gets hungry.
Okay.
Little kid is familiar from commercials with McDonald's, La Rosa's, Skyline, just a number of places, right? We drive past this building right here, throws up a Chick-fil-A emblem on it, a McDonald's emblem on it, and I don't know, out of the box, fucking frickers, right? What is more probable for the kid to ask for?
McDonald's.
Who spends the most money, the most marketing dollars?
McDonald's.
Part of the reason why a person would say, I'll vote for fucking Trump, they was familiar with him already.
Okay.
They didn't really need to know his views on politics, or they were just familiar with him. So again,
dropping bombs.
What they're familiar with me for sometimes are different things.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
They're not gonna, some of them, because of what they're familiar with for me for, they're gonna act like they don't hear the music at first. But they heard it. Yeah. Don't think that they didn't hear it, baby. They heard this shit. You know why? Because I'm different. Because I put it in your face. Because of the different things and the different reasons that you're attracted to me or not attracted to me, still made you check it out.
Hell yeah.
Now, are you going to share it? That's different.
That's on you. Hey.
You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead, dog.
They see the fucking interviews you're doing. That don't mean that they're going to acknowledge your ass when they see you. Go, damn, man, I see the work you putting in.
You preaching.
They might just stare at your motherfucking ass and you trying to figure out why are they staring at me. Because they know who you are. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. This goddamn brain and then understand that everything in totality is how we end up in certain places. They already used to with propaganda, they already prepping you for certain things. So understand that even behind the psyche, behind me doing the videos, the drum up, press around, trick or treat, it will be the point in which the videos, the few clips that we're going to keep dropping on you for the promo, it'll be the point in which that first or second day that they go fucking, because the video you seen, I never even put up.
Word?
I made public, but I never put it up. I sent it to a few people on the team to get their idea on it. I left it public.
Damn.
Because I said I'll let it sit there for a minute, which I probably should have put it on private instead of letting it rack up days and time. You see what I'm saying?
Hey.
But I know I'll be dropping another one here soon.
Okay.
So I left it there like that, and then when I do drop the other one, I'm gonna take and then post up the first video.
Okay.
So then when they get off of that, they're gonna be looking for the other one. You see what I'm saying? And then it'll be right there for them. So that's more so behind that, but it'll be the point in which that when they so locked in on getting them little clips and videos that I'll actually drop the video to trick or treat.
Okay.
And then it'll be a reason for them to watch it and see it.
Okay.
But that's the thing. We're aware of shit subconsciously. We can't figure out why.
The wheels already basically programmed.
They already planted the seed in your ass.
Damn.
You had been getting the seed planted into you, and that's why when the kids see the goddamn McDonald's, it resonates.
They always did say that, especially with McDonald's with them damn arches and shit.
Yes.
It's like the yellow and the red.
You'll never forget it.
You'll never forget it.
They're like one of the few places that I can't say what their original logo was. They're one of the few places that hasn't had to go through with the logo rebranding.
Yeah, they didn't have to change this shit.
Just Nike.
Facts. The little swoosh. That's true. You see the swoosh anywhere?
Yeah.
You know what it means.
You know what it is.
Right.
So for them, a rebrand can be, what the fuck you gonna do that's gonna trump the arches? What you gonna do that's gonna trump the swoosh?
Right, nothing.
And how many years is it gonna take you to equal up to that same level of press, or you see what I'm saying? The connectedness that they have.
I fuck with you. Cause you are what people would consider a unexpected conversationalist.
Definitely.
So I gotta ask you, what projects you coming up with?
Ain't No Halloween.
Okay.
Which is what Trick or Treat.
It's gonna be on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Cause we get to talking and then I never even explained to you how to trick or treat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he sent me the beats. He got me the Flacco. I got with Flacco. There's a song that a few people heard called By Now, which I'm gonna play for you before we get up out of this motherfucker. Flacco is me and that motherfucker. If you give me a Flacco beat, baby, it's out of here. Okay? I don't know what the little boy got over there with all that sauce, but if you give me a Flacco beat, it's out of here. But Trick or Treat was one of the songs because we already knew the project was gonna be called Ain't No Halloween.
Okay.
Then it was coming up with songs around that. So ironically, Trick or Treat, bang, yeah, why not? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's another project called Playing Catch Up.
Okay.
Which my brother keeps telling me he thinks that by now should be on Playing Catch Up. I'm gonna play a few from both sides for you.
Okay.
and I'll let you tell me what you think which one it should be on, because to me, Playing Catch Up is going to be more of the R&B feel.
Respect.
Okay.
All right.
Whereas Ain't No Halloween, y'all gonna get to hear the ratchetest rapping.
That's what I like.
Yeah, period. That's what they want to. So I don't want to throw them out and be doing Playing Catch Up, and they getting the kind of the R&B feel. Then all of a sudden, by now, gonna be like, how the fuck did this make the project? You see what I'm saying? But he likes the title, so he looks at it like Playing Catch Up. He look at the title, and I'll show you the covers for them also.
I love cover work. I love cover work.
Yeah. I'm gonna show it to you and get your take on it.
I heard you mention your team. Is that correct?
Yeah, Picture Perfect Entertainment, baby.
Picture Perfect Entertainment. How long has that been going? And who was all in Picture Perfect?
Picture Perfect originally was established in 2012.
Okay.
That was when it was registered. It's 2012. We've had a number of artists come and go by way of different reasons. Some to jail.
Okay.
Some through a fit and not really having. So like him, I'd have bumper car his little ass. You know why? Because that little motherfucker walk across the street, act like he didn't see you, and then gonna hold his head up in the air like, oh, I'm the baddest.
Yep.
Until your ass is rolling up on the hood of the car, rolling up on the motherfucking roof, rolling off the back, and the last thing you seen is the plate, because we done drove off. Get your little ass out the street. But see, you can't play like you playing Grand Theft Auto. But me personally, baby, listen, let me get this car up on your ass a little bit. Cause why you being so ignorant?
You know, Lolo said the same thing when I had interviewed her. She was like, yo, I'm getting tired of these people acting so entitled walking across the street. Like, it's so crazy. Y'all don't know how chill I have to be doing these interviews. Because me really driving, like, you basically described me for real. But I got to show my...
Oh, no.
Because I ain't trying to lose that. I'm trying to get some sponsors in this bitch. I can't show my true ass.
No, and they gonna rock with you.
It is, yeah.
As they should. Shout out to New Jersey, as you should.
Now, you got Double P. Established in 2012.
There's a few producers, like I said, that we work with.
Yeah. Really
close. That I consider to be Picture Perfect. 3 Cube out of Ghana, Africa. Like I said, Flacco out of Houston, Texas. Icy, Westside representative, does A&R work for us, does a lot of beat selection, things of that nature.
Okay.
Just certain people that we, like Bishop the Great.
Okay.
He gonna always be Picture Perfect. I'm gonna always be Dub Life. We don't have the artists that we used to. And there's an artist that I want. And I gotta do it like that because I don't want to say who she is. I'm gonna say that.
You want her or?
I really want her on Picture Perfect.
Okay.
Because I think that she has that thing about her and that hustle about her, and that it just needs to be developed.
Yeah.
She said something to me before about managing her, but again, at a time frame in which I said, all y'all go to hell with this managing thing.
Oh shit.
Because I did it, and a lot of times people don't comprehend the investment that you make.
So you saying they were basically like kind of taking advantage?
Everybody worked, but the thing about a commitment is you have to stick to it after the point in which you feel like committing.
Okay.
Prime example, in a marriage,
yeah,
you're not gonna always like this motherfucker.
You ain't never lie.
You're not gonna always agree.
Facts.
Do you fucking think that you get to cancel the marriage for 2 weeks because you disagree with some shit that I said or did?
No.
Okay, because you're not gonna like it when we go to canceling shit for real.
Facts.
You're gonna be upset. And so my thing is staying committed to the mission and what you want, what you say you want, and what you want to do past that point. And don't get me wrong, don't stay anywhere in which you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like I said, people just don't see the vision the way that they should, to the capacity that they should. And you have to be careful with that when you're in this business. Like I said, I always say shout out to Bishop the Great, shout out to DJ Drizzle, because he's been nothing more than a blessing and giving us game and helping us understand how this industry works and how to move and maneuver, and also And one of the reasons why I say that is because we've been giving the game for quite some time. Yeah, we traveled and went to the conferences and put in the work, but the comprehension on shit is way different. Motherfucker can tell you, motherfucker can sit. I can give you a piece of paper right now and say do this, do this, do this, do this, and that. That don't mean the motherfucker about to do it. It just doesn't. I don't give a fuck what you tell them. It don't mean they about to do it.
Right.
They just don't. So you got to understand that you having a vision, or you having a purpose, or you having a belief, or you thinking the way the fuck it's supposed to be done, don't mean that it's gonna happen that way. But how are you gonna proceed after that? After it don't happen the way you want to.
What was your favorite holiday? Was it Halloween?
No, I wasn't even allowed to celebrate Halloween, and my friends was bag snatching. For real. My friend stole your bag, stole your candy, invited me to come get some.
Damn.
That's what that was. My mother didn't allow her to celebrate it because she was heavily wrapped into Christianity, and they said that it was a bad and evil thing.
Thought it was the devil's birthday.
Yeah. You know, and then at school though, you get to trade in your you always do a Halloween party, so you like the candy and shit. What's fucked up is holidays ain't even my favorite thing.
Word?
And that sound crazy, but it's really not.
Can you explain?
A lot of the fabrication wrapped around some of the holidays, and me having a little bit of knowledge on it, and then us not really growing up celebrating them with that much enthusiasm. My favorite holiday would be Thanksgiving if I had to think. Diaries of a Fat Kid, that's me. So yeah, the dressing, the macaroni and cheese. Now I gotta retract my statement. It would be Thanksgiving if I had to take one. But then if you look at the principles wrapped around that,
Thanksgiving is a shitty ass day.
So what I'm saying is,
right.
Every day is a celebration. It just depends on how you want to celebrate it.
Are you gonna write a book one day?
Yeah, I wrote a book when I was younger on relationships.
Word?
Real deal.
Okay.
And so my childhood was a little crazy. And so my granny had bought me a journal, but I refused to write in the journal because of what was going on. So I wrote a book on relationships inside the journal. And I passed it around, different folks read it and shit when we was in junior high. But I'll get into it. I used to do like little short stories and shit like that. Email them around just to get people's take on it and shit like that. But I don't know. Eventually I'll write them something and give them something.
I don't know you from a can of paint, legit. I don't know you. Like, I'm so blank. I just keep it real. I don't know you at all, but I've gotten to know you in an hour, and it's like, yeah, people always say, oh, you would love somebody if you only met them for an hour and talk to them, but it's like, nah, you just kept it real. You walked in the car with a sandwich, a big ass sandwich. Like, you ain't changed up on nothing. You was keeping it G from the jump. Keep writing. That's all I gotta say.
I got you on that.
Keep writing.
I got you on that.
Because you could probably be ghostwriting for motherfuckers, and like you said.
And I believe it.
I already know it, because it's like, if Cincinnati ain't doing one thing, it's growing. And these kids out here, yeah, they may be bad and all shit like that, but I see these kids having some type of ambition. You could be a role model to some motherfucker out here and who may have your type of upbringing and motivate them to be like, yo, Sleaze got through this shit. Sleaze was just like me. Like, you don't know how many shorties could be out here just like you. You don't know how many dudes out here could have your type of lifestyle, bro. Like, that shit is real. Like, just keep doing this shit. Am I going the right way?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you turn down the street though. I'm gonna get you on the right track.
Alright.
You're still in the right area.
Alright. I'm sorry. I have to rant every now and then to my passengers because, like, man, I just be like, yo, y'all gotta realize y'all dope as fuck. Like, I really don't like to lie. I hate lying. That's one thing I always hate doing. Like, my nigga, I literally would drive my gas to talk to strangers. That's how much I love doing
this shit. And that's fried, because I thought about that when we was, in my mind, I think when we was downtown, I'm processing this and I'm going, this nigga really do be picking people up and just be sliding.
I don't ask for nothing. I promise you, I ain't trying to guilt nobody into that. It's just like,
nah, it's just a reality though that you doing it. That's my point, is that you're actively doing this shit. You feel me? So it comes a time where you have to bring people in on what you're doing, and they have to sometimes just respect and trust your vision and stuff. Like even with the Picture Perfect Entertainment, most of any of the fallouts was because of non-respect for the vision. And then everybody busts a Yui eventually. You know, my relationships, 9 times out of 10, I maintain 80%. And I say 80 because there's a hot 20% that just goes down the fucking drain when I'm being stubborn. And I'm not caring to be the one to reach out. Because they think I'm stubborn anyway. So sometimes people won't reach out to me because they feel like she gonna shun me away or whatever anyways.
Damn.
And that's not necessarily true.
You
But
one of the most humblest cats I've met.
I'm hella humble, but I can be the same vicious animal. You could bust it right down that way.
Mickey D's?
Yeah, yep. And then you're gonna keep straight through the light. You know, so I could be the vicious animal.
Okay.
So I don't understand that we all had those sides. Like you said, you maintaining composure and understanding the focus that you got a bigger picture, and so you operating from a place of consciousness with the bigger picture. Versus if this motherfucking camera cut off and they keep playing with you, who's to say what he gonna turn into? And with reasonably so. You see what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So it's really just the fact that we all got different sides to us.
I see exactly what you're saying.
Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they get where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, prime example. I don't know where the fuck you was driving. I just knew that Silver was coming. We doing the interview. He said we slide and we slide. I ain't getting this motherfucker like, where we going? What we about to do next? This his motherfucking show.
I never thought of it like that, though.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In all actuality, don't no motherfucking body just get in the car with nobody, man, and let them just take them where they want to. You see what I'm saying? They want to get in here with you and slide with you. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
they don't know where the fuck you about to take them, man. This motherfucker hit me downtown so fast. We was all right, where we go? All right, this where we at.
We just enjoying this beautiful Tuesday.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And in the back of my mind, like I said, I'm going, damn, this motherfucker really do just get in the car and just be riding with people.
I mean, what can anyone expect out of the Sleazy Buttons in the near future?
Obviously, I always want y'all to just stream the shit out of Trick or Treat, because that's where we at.
It's gonna be down there.
Ain't no Halloween coming soon.
Okay.
Playing catch up coming soon.
Okay.
We do live shows at the end of each month.
Okay.
With Type Shit Podcast.
Okay.
So be lookout, because I have a couple different podcast ventures that are coming up soon.
Okay.
But shout out to them, thankfully, because they gave us that first introduction and, you know, put us in proper position. And like I said, we do live events and we go over various topics. But be looking for us to take this Sleazy Buttons, that full package, the entertainment package, to a city near you, man.
Okay, then.
That's just what it is, man. If you want us in your city or state, hit up Silver and let them know.
Worldwide.
Hit up, hit up. Follow us on Instagram, man, at Sleazy Buttons. We got a Picture Perfect Instagram, Picture Perfect ENT. Follow us if you an artist and you want to work. If you a producer and you want to work, DM us.
And they good people, y'all.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
This was another episode of Silver Rides. I appreciate my guest today, Miss Sleazy Buttons, a.k.a. the Sleester, a.k.a. the buttons of all buttons.
Hey.
Never push it, because she will push yours. Ooh. And take your bitch.
Ooh. I'll give her back, though. If she's not top quality, sir, she's coming back. Ooh, yeah.